All right, UPS just dropped off a package while I was making videos for my American Sentinel Canine channel, but this video is going to go on my Worth Doing Right channel. What we have here, I received a package from UPS for some firearm ammunition. This is the Black Hills 77 grain TMKs. Now, if you're familiar with the bullet that's made by Sierra, the 77 grain TMK, which is a green tip right there. This is not to be confused with the 62 grain NATO green tip penetrator. This is not the M8X855 or whatever it's called. This is the 77 grain. This is a NATO round, but it was designed for ballistic performance and accuracy based on its trajectory. It's a match grade bullet, probably the most precise shooting bullet out of a 5.56, with debatable argument in terms of comparing to Sierra. Has a couple other Match King bullets as well, the 77 grain open tip, and then also our hollow point, and also they have a 69 grain, I think it is, that's an excellent performing bullet. But I've used a lot of the 77 grain hollow point, which is designed for trajectory. The hollow point is not for on target performance, and neither is this. The purpose of this green tip is designed for the purpose of ballistic coefficients improvement, and this particular bullet has a ballistic coefficient of 0.42, which is about as good as you're going to get out of a 5.56 or 223 round that can be fired in the AR-15. This is loaded very efficiently for excellent trajectory. But what's cool about this particular bullet, which is unlike most NATO rounds, is this round also has excellent on-target performance when it comes to putting down game. I will put a link in the description below that will take you to a discussion group where people are talking about this round not only on white-tailed deer, but also being effective for hogs and mule deer, which is pretty impressive. And let's take it to another level. There's even conversation about people shooting this in black bear and mountain lion. And one person that I saw, and I quit reading because the thread is hundreds of pages long, and I only got to like page 30 or so. One guy even shows proof of this round even performing on elk. The idea of shooting an elk with a 223 round or 5.56 round blows my mind. It's just not something that I would consider. But he has shown that this particular bullet has as good as you're going to possibly get performance out of the 5.56 or 223 caliber. And they are comparing its energy transfer into the game target with much higher, what do you want to call it, powerful, much more powerful rounds out of high power rifles. And they're saying this is performing on target because of this particular bullet. It is like a ballistic tip, very similar to the Hornady SST, which I'm not a big fan of, to tell you the truth, because the ballistic tips don't often leave a great blood trail. They do, however, put game down. So in my opinion, this would be a great round for hogs when you're doing control. It's not predator control, but because a hog's not a predator, but it's a nuisance animal. But it's something that I would consider using on whitetails in some situations. I primarily use the 6.8 SPC, but as far as the 5.56 round goes, this is as good as you're going to get. I was just blown away with the performance that people were getting out of this, and they were not just talking about it. They were putting up photo after photo after photo, and the only haters on this round were people that have never used it. Everybody that's used it just had great, outstanding reviews on its performance on game. So this, again, this is the Black Hills 77 grain TMK, probably the best commercially produced ammo available for the 5.56. Y'all have a blessed day.